Happy New Year, everybody. This is Brian.
And this is Janet.
Welcome to the January edition of
Around the Lake. This is a video lineup of what's going on here in Mount Dora. And this, since it's the beginning of the year, this should be the fitness edition because everybody, after some holiday parties and too much punch,
lots of ham and turkey.
Exactly. People are always making that resolution to get in shape.
That's right. It's time for the New Year's resolution to get active and get fit in 2015.
Right. And we want to give a big shout out to Wallace Fitness, who have been working personally with Brian and myself to get us in shape throughout 2014. We started becoming kind of fatties, I have to say. A little bit too much wine and indulgence in the gallery walk cheese.
The one thing I can say for sure is that it's so easy to do nothing. The results are, and I hope my doctor's watching because I get to tell her, I don't take any meds now. I'm off of all of them.
It's never too early or too late to start a healthy lifestyle.
You bet.
Mark your calendars in January for annual Mount Dora Health and Fitness Expo. We're going to have live music, exhibitors, demonstrations, and kids activities. For more information, visit our website at wallacefitness.com/expo.
So, Brian, appropriately, we started off here in the tennis court. City of Mount Dora has lots of options for you to get into shape if you're on a budget or if you're just looking for spur-of-the-moment things to do, great activities to kind of get your heart going. There's a couple of tennis courts in Mount Dora. We're at the one near Lincoln Avenue.
Located between Lincoln and 11th Avenue, the 35-acre Lincoln Avenue Community Park includes the city's public swimming pool, 6 tennis courts, 4 baseball and softball fields, 2 racquetball courts, a disc golf course, the Mt Dora Dog Park, and Little League concession stand. Adjacent to the Lincoln Avenue Community Park is an entrance to the city's bike trail system. Thanks to the Ocala Mountain Bike Association and their maintenance of this popular bike trail, this 6-track, 3-mile loop has a lot to offer. The trail is surrounded by forest and beautiful lush vegetation, so if you need a place to unwind and free your mind, look no further.
This. You know what this is, Brian?
Well, I thought it was a torture contraption, but I think you're going to tell me it's
disc golf.
Disc golf.
A lot of people don't know that we have a disc golf course right here in downtown Mount Dora. And disc golf is pretty easy. You just come out with a frisbee, any frisbee, and each one of these, I don't even know what is the actual...
Well, they call it a disc catcher.
Disc catcher. Each one of the disc catchers is numbered, so you start at number 1, and then, just like a golf course, throw your frisbee into each one and move on to the next.
The month of January has quite a few events, some big ones. One that is in its 14th iteration now is the Florida Highwaymen Art Show and Sale. Now, we feature the Florida Highwaymen since we started the broadcast. They come in August and January every year. These are the original artists, and quite a story they have. These African-American artists comprised of 26 artists, and only one of those is a female, Marianne Carroll, who will be here. Get a chance to meet her, along with some of the other important names in the group. And of course we have our regular recurring events, the second Friday events like the Art Stroll, which is gaining more and more popularity each month. Should be fabulous weather in the season here, so come on out between 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. and enjoy some shopping and great art in downtown Mount Dora.
Just look for balloons at participating businesses and you'll know exactly where all the art is.
That's right. Now the Mt Dora Community Building continues to bring some fabulous events. The new series Mt Dora Live will begin to debut some fabulous events, some of them right out of Las Vegas, others traveling around the country. So to see the entire list, some of them booked all the way out to September now, go to mountdoralive.com. In January, we kick off the events with a Sha-Na-Na tribute, Remember Then Legends, with the antics of Bowser and the Sha-Na-Na tribute band, the Studebakers. This event is a charity fundraiser for Atypical Children and the Wounded Warrior Project. This is the third year in a row it's come. It's a lot of fun. We get 400 to 500 people in the community building, and it's just a big party for a great cause.
So, you know, Sha-Na-Na was one of the first concerts I saw, the real Sha-Na-Na,
right,
when I was like 11.
How about that? So it's not the real Sha-Na-Na, but it's a fun time for sure.
Do, 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 do.
That's right. Do, 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 do. I think I did that in the last one.
I think you did, but I did it this time.
So the next weekend, January 31st at 7 p.m. is the much anticipated return of Assisted Living the Musical. This show is
so funny.
Off the charts funny.
Sagging, 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 though my tush is dragging, and my tits are wagging my hide.
Help! I've fallen for you and I can't get up.
Viagra's back, gonna get a little action. It's like a cruise, except the final destination is not the Bahamas.
And of course, don't forget the ever-growing Mt Dora Village Market, the open-air farmers market that happens every Sunday in Elizabeth Evans Park on the lakefront. Gorgeous backdrop, almost 50 vendors now.
They just added wheatgrass.
Yeah, very
and
popular.
The guy is doing a great, and not only wheatgrass, he does sunflower sprouts. So I'm a die-hard customer of his. I love it.
You can find pretty much everything you want, fresh seafood, fresh produce, it's all down there. The market is open 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. every Sunday, except major events. So just check the calendar to be sure. But we do want to mention some February events since they're coming up pretty quick right out of the gates, and the foremost mention would have to go out to the Mt Dora Center for the Arts. The 40th annual Mt Dora Art Festival, one of the top ranked events in the entire country. Come on out, make a weekend out of it. You will see some of the finest artists in the country at this event displaying and selling their best works.
Right, it's always the first weekend of February, so even though this is a January episode, you might want to make plans for it now.
Put it on your calendar.
Right. Well, thank you to Visit Mt Dora for sponsoring Around the Lake. And Visit Mt Dora gives away 500 Dora dollars every other month. To a winner, they can spend $125 in lodging, $125 in dining, $125 in activities, and $125 in shopping. You can sign up at winmountdora.com, and it's time to pick a winner, Brian.
That's right.
And the winner is... Well, Brian, it's time to make like a tree and leave.
And so from the Southern Oak in the park on the disc golf course, this is Brian.
And this is Janet. We'll see you around the lake.
Can't do it, Janet. Enough.